Yo, what up, though? So everybody done heard the news by now. Russell Wilson is on the verge of being cut from the Denver Broncos. They the bench Russell for the last two games, and Denver cap hit is about to be a mess in the next 2 years, or probably just this year. But I seen the list of where they say Russell Wilson might land, and they had the Minnesota Vikings on that list. That was interesting to me just to think like, first off, the Minnesota Vikings is gonna be on the book for 25 or 28 million if Kirk Cousins even on if he not even on the Minnesota Vikings. So the Vikings don't even have no money to even pay Russell Wilson. Is Russell Wilson an upgrade from Kirk Cousins? It's a debate. But at the same time, the Minnesota Vikings need to stop trying to go out and get washed up veterans quarterbacks that been in the NFL. Like, go get a cheap veteran and draft your rookie quarterback to be the quarterback of the future for the Minnesota Vikings. So no, I would be not on the train of Russell Wilson coming to Minnesota. Yes, Russell Wilson played better this year compared to last year, but that not really saying much. I just feel like the Minnesota Vikings need to stay away from Russell Wilson, and he's still gonna want about 25 or 30 or 40 million a year. And the Minnesota Vikings just don't have that money right now. We got a lot of holes on offense, defense, and we need a quarterback of the future. And Russell Wilson is not the quarterback of the future for the Minnesota Vikings. So no, I don't think it's a good fit for Russell Wilson or the Minnesota Vikings because I believe Russell Wilson lost a step, but he did play good this year. And Sean Payton then railroaded Russell Wilson, man. Sean Payton then did Russell Wilson scandalous. Sean Payton acted like he just a football genius. First off, bro, that Super Bowl you got with the Saints, y'all cheated to get that Super Bowl. The bounty gate was going on. Y'all was found guilty. So to me, that Super Bowl is the flaw. Like, you cheated by all means to even win that Super Bowl. And I was never hot on Sean Payton anyway. Yes, he did good with Drew Brees, but they cheated to get the one Super Bowl, and all he did was win one Super Bowl. People acting like Sean Payton have been to 3, 4 Super Bowls and won multiple Super Bowl rings and this and that. Sean Payton, to me, is just an average. No, he a decent coach. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He is a decent offensive coordinator, head coach. But the way he did Russell Wilson was bold, man. I think Russell Wilson best fit is the Falcons or the Raiders or Pittsburgh or the Commanders or something like that. But it ain't in purple and gold, and the damn show ain't the Minnesota Vikings, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. How would y'all feel if the Minnesota Vikings went out and signed Russell Wilson to be the bridge gap quarterback for our future quarterback? I'm not with that. I'd rather go out and get a Drew Lock or a cheaper veteran quarterback than signing Russell Wilson, who's gonna want 25 to 35 million dollars a year. I'm straight. I'm tired of all of that shit with the Minnesota Vikings, man. Sign you a cheap ass veteran quarterback and sign and draft you a quarterback of the future. So no, I do not want Russell Wilson in Minnesota next year in no purple and gold. Like why? Like how do they put the Minnesota Vikings on that list? We ain't got no money. They don't know what they're gonna do with Kirk Cousins or not. And the Vikings is a young football team that need a young up and coming quarterback out of the NFL draft. Russell Wilson needs to go somewhere where it just ain't here, man.